commenced.
Hi Jess, the stream is now live.
Thanks, Jack. Good morning and welcome to this meeting of the Drivers Panel. Before we commence with the proceedings, I can confirm that the Council has adopted some basic etiquette rules for its remote meetings. For ease, these are as follows. Only speak when the Chairman invites you to do so. Members, please let the Chairman know when you want to speak through the chat function. The Chairman will introduce speakers in the order that the request to speak was made, unless there is a point of order which will be prioritised. Please minimise all distractions whilst you are in the meeting. Members, you are asked to mute your microphones when not speaking and to consider turning your video off too to reduce interference on the audio feed. Please bear in mind that there may be a lag between you speaking and other attendees hearing you. Any presentations, images or video footage will be made visible on the screen during the meeting. Please indicate via the chat function if there is a problem. When referring to a report, please quote the page and paragraph number. As we have an item for private business on the agenda today, it is members' responsibility to make sure that their venue and connection is private. If you lose connection at any point and are unable to rejoin the meeting immediately, please call the meeting facilitator on 01376 551414. Please only use the chat function for requesting to speak or for a point of order. The chat function is subject to the Access to Information Regimes, FOI-EIR, and it is also subject to data protection, rules of defamation, and the Council's Code of Conduct. For this meeting, councillors are identified by a prefix of councillor before their name. There are officers in attendance, and they are identified by a prefix of officer. I can confirm that the meeting is quorate. The Drivers Panel consists of the following members: Councillor John Ball, Councillor Andrew Hensman, Councillor Hilton Johnson and Councillor Bill Rose. The officers for the meeting are John Meddings, Principal Licensing Officer, Emma Wisby, Governance and Member Manager and Legal Advisor, Alison Webb is clerking the meeting, and I am the meeting facilitator. The applicant is in attendance. Members, I will now hand over to the meeting to the Chairman.
Thank you, Jess. And good morning, everyone. My name is Councillor Andrew Hensman, and I'm the Chairman for this meeting of the Drivers Panel. I'm being assisted by a Principal Licensing Officer, John Meddings, a Legal Advisor, Emma Wisby, and a Governance Officer, Jessica Mann. And Alison Webb, as already told, is clerking. Jessica is the meeting facilitator, and she will help me identify when people want to speak and manage the notifications through the chat function. I may not be able to see all of you, so please let me know using the chat function if you wish to speak or if there are any issues with your internet connection. Please also remember to mute your microphone when you finish speaking. Members, for this meeting, when I seek your agreement, silence will be taken as assent. When voting is required, I will call each councillor by name and they will indicate their vote, i.e. for, against or abstain. As the meeting facilitator has confirmed the attendance of members and officers for this meeting, I shall now proceed with the business of the meeting. Before I attend to agenda item 1, I'd like to welcome the applicant for the matter contained in agenda item 5, and we will be coming to him shortly, but until that time, he is currently held in a waiting room. So I'll now proceed to agenda item 1, the appointment of the chairman. And as I have stated at the beginning of this meeting, I've been appointed chairman of this meeting of the Drivers Panel. So I'll now proceed to agenda item 2, apologies for absence. As everybody is here, I take it there are no apologies. So I will proceed to agenda item 3, declarations of interest. So do any members have any disclosable pecuniary interest, other pecuniary interest, or non-pecuniary interest that they wish to declare? Please state the item and the nature of your interest and indicate that you wish to speak via the chat function.
Chairman,
none.
No, Chairman, you have no declarations of interest. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. So we'll proceed to item 4, the exclusion of the press and the public. So members, for the next item of business, agenda item 5, we're due to consider an application for private hire driver's licence, which includes the disclosure of personal and sensitive data. I therefore seek your agreement to move into private session in accordance with the provisions of paragraph 1 of part 1 of Schedule 12A of the Local Government Act 1972. Members, for this item, I'll be seeking your agreement, therefore silence will be assent. However, if a member wishes to raise an issue, please indicate via the chat function. Thank you, members. Your silence is agreement. So I will now hand over to the meeting facilitator to close the public broadcast for this meeting at 11:03. Thank you to those watching the broadcast via the Council's YouTube channel, Braintree District Council Committees. And over to you, Jess. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Please scan the webcast to confirm that the YouTube broadcast has stopped.